Joined by Hofstra head coach Joe Mihalik, senior guard Deron Powers, and sophomore guard Justin Wright Foreman. Coach, an opening statement about tonight's game, please.
We had the 9-day break because of exams, and coming into exams, we were playing pretty well. We had some great minutes against Kentucky, played real well against Stony Brook. So there's a little bit of concern of how sharp we would be tonight. I think we started out a little bit rusty, but obviously we picked up where we left off to dominate a pretty good team the way we did. I mean, that's a team that's, right now they're not in sync, but as I said to Jimmy Patsos after the game, they're that far away from getting it all together, winning that league. So I think that at the end of the year, we're going to look back and say this was a really good win against a good team. 5 guys in double figures, a lot of contributions from a lot of people, feel good win, and a good way to go into the holiday.
Questions?
Deron, statistically at least it looks like it, but did tonight feel like your best game as a Hofstra player?
I think it's my best shooting game. I don't know if I would say it was my best overall.
8 assists and only 1 turnover is pretty good.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. Nah, I'm impressed with the 1 turnover. That's my thing. I'm impressed with that. That's one thing I try to do is limit my turnover. I think I did that today.
So, I was just sort of noticing, like, you made some important 3-pointers. A lot of people sort of show emotion, fist pump after making a shot or after making a steal or a great dime or whatever. Nothing from you. No facial expressions.
No, well, actually the thing is, I got sick, so like I couldn't really talk that loud, so I wasn't trying to scream or nothing like that. So I was trying to keep my breath.
So you're not a serious guy.
I'm serious. I like to get hyped after I make certain plays, but today I kept it a little composed because I couldn't really talk too loud.
So between you and Justin, you guys are both listed at 6 feet. Which one of you is actually taller?
I'm taller.
You're taller.
Yeah.
Really? Both listed at 6 feet.
I don't know about him. I think he like 5'9".
Are you really 6 feet?
Yes, sir. I'm 6 feet.
Is
He about 6'1".
Who's taller, you or Bowie?
Bowie taller.
Yeah.
He about 6 foot.
So you are the shortest guy
I'm
on
the
the
shortest.
team.
Yeah.
You don't want to be 6 feet. There's an award for the best player.
I'm 5'8".
Koozie, right?
What's it called? The Koozie Award?
Koozie?
There's an award.
5'7". Then
He's 5.
he changed that on the door.
Joe, I know that he's taking over as the point guard and that's sort of a floor general kind of position. How do you feel he's doing with it right now?
Wow, I mean, he's been fabulous, and it wasn't just tonight. This is a culmination of a lot of games. I'm going to point back to Florida. I thought Deron emerged right down there in Florida, where he just showed that he showed the coaches and his teammates that it's his team. You just got to give him the ball and let him run the team, and he's been just sensational. I mean, he's followed up. It's a pretty tough act to follow, Wanye Green, and I don't know from that position if we're missing much of a beat.
As far as unless you've been inside the college basketball program, a lot of people don't really understand what that sitting out a year after transfer is. Okay, how much can a player get? I mean, we're talking about 10 or 12 games, and you said there's not much of a drop off. How much did he gain in that year?
Well, I think the scenario is great because Deron played against Wanye Green every day. And Wanye had a great year last year because Deron was guarding him every day and making him better. And so by him making Wanye better, Wanye was making Deron better. So he didn't play games last year, but every day of practice, it was game-like because he was playing against Wanye and Brian Bernardi and Amin Tanksley. And I would say the same with Justin. That's why these guys got better. They played against good players every day of practice.
So Justin, when you watched Powers go against Green in practices last year, was he holding his own? Was he? Describe what you saw.
He was holding his own. I mean, Wanye's a bigger guard, and Deron 5'9". But I mean, it was good competition between the two. They was going back and forth, and it was just great.
Did you expect him to slide into that important point guard role as easily as it looks like he's doing?
Not really, but a lot of hard work and dedication going into that. So I'm proud of him. He's just working really hard.
What was the year of being, the transfer rule year for you?
It was hard at first, but like Coach said, every day in practice we playing against great players. Wanye Green is a great player. I don't give a lot of players credit, but he's one of the players I really give credit to. He's a great player. I think he showed me a lot what to look forward to this year. So I think that helped out a lot.
What do you feel you learned from him, and also how much did you lean on him from his experience also when you played with him?
Just how to be a leader, like, and then certain things to do, certain decision-making aspects of the game, just stuff like that, and just learning simple moves and stuff that he used and stuff like that. So I took that and incorporated it to my own game. So
When you say you were sick, like how sick were you?
oh no, just a little cold.
How's your left wrist?
Yeah, it was
I saw
like,
you fall. No, I
oh,
saw you fall
yeah,
on
that
it
too.
funny.
Yeah, it was actually funny because I messed up my pinky too, but then I fell on my wrist. I was glad it wasn't my pinky, but that's a little bruise. That ain't nothing, so I wasn't too worried about that.
Do you like the? I mean, you've been a point guard on another team. Do you like the way that this team is sort of responding to you?
Oh yeah, definitely. I even think from day one, my team gave me the ball and said it's my team is gonna let me lead them. So I just think it took a couple games for me to actually fill into that role, but I think it came along good.
Coach, you wrapped up out of conference play now. What do you look? How do you look at out of conference play from the beginning till now, and what do you think you've improved on and have gotten better at, and what do you think you still need to work on going into CAA play?
Okay, so we feel good about ourselves right now. I mean, we had all the things we needed to get out of non-conference play, we got out of it, and the bad things too. You know, we left a couple wins on the board. There's no doubt about that in our opinion. You know, so but you know, as I just said to the team, a year ago right now, the team that won the regular season championship, we did last year. We had 8 wins. We were 8-4. This year, I think we're 8-5. So we got the same amount of wins. We got a lot out of our non-conference. All the things we needed to get out of it, from learning how to play against a really great team like Kentucky to having a bad loss against a team that I don't want to mention because I have respect for them, give them credit for the win. But the bad things and the good things all happen. It's a good locker room right now. We got to, you know, one of the players said as we broke the huddle, we're getting it together. Just at the right time, we're starting to get it together.
Duran, Bowie was your backup, and he was lost for the season to an injury. When you're in the game, do you feel like your minutes are even more important than they were before he got hurt?
I definitely think it's more important because I think throughout practice and summertime and stuff like that, we really worked on like me being a point guard and DeJoy was playing a point guard. So now, as DeJoy being hurt, I gotta come in and take over those minutes because we need like when Elijah comes in sometimes and then play point guard, but he hasn't been playing that role too much. So it's more important for me to step into that role and try to take over.
Justin, have you seen a change in Duran since Bowie got hurt?
Duran's more aggressive, and he's being a leader, the leader that we need. Both him and Rock, they're being outstanding leaders and just leading us, the younger guys, and telling us what to do, what spots to take. I mean, that's credit to both of them. Just grinding every day, hard work.
You were on a team that was real good last year. When you take a look at this team, do you think that this team could be as good?
This team is special. Like we talk about it every day. This team is really special. We got a lot of pieces to do a lot of great things. So we're just trying to build on that and get to the CAAs and win a championship.
One more question?
Coach, have you kept any tabs at all on what some of the other CAA teams have done in non-conference play? And do you have a sense of what to expect maybe one way or another from some teams? Or?
Yeah, you can't help but do that a little bit. I guess we'll certainly have an eye to that a lot more. I mean, our conference has had some great wins. You know, so, hey, whatever league you're in is the toughest league in the country. But I'll tell you what, we don't have to apologize to anybody for our league. Our league is terrific. You know, even with a couple of tough losses, somebody told me our RPI was still like 11th or 12th in the country, which is still pretty damn good. We were 9th last year, so it's only going to get better. But hey, you know, there's really 3 seasons: your non-conference, your regular season, and the postseason. So it's time for the conference play now.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great holiday, everybody.